Hi everyone, welcome back to Art This Year. So we're going to start this project off by creating the first page of your sketchbook. I want you to turn your sketchbook horizontally and you're going to start off by drawing a rectangle around your hand. So I am basically boxing my hand onto my page. Notice my hand is kind of close to the bottom of the page, but not all the way. So I have finger space left at the very bottom. Cap off your rectangle, and then we're going to draw a small rectangle on the end on the left, just like how I did, and then repeat the same thing on the other side. You want to try and make these rectangles as close in size as possible. Next, you're going to draw a small line on the far right, and we're going to draw a diagonal to connect that small line to the base of your small rectangle. What we did is we drew our crayon that we are then going to decorate. I'm super new to Parkway this year, and one thing I wanted to do is get to know each and every one of my Parkway Panthers. So first things first we're going to do is put your name in the center of that crayon so I can know who the artist is. Next, I want you to draw a couple things on this crayon that are going to tell me some things about you. First thing I'm going to do is have you draw your favorite thing that you like to draw. I love to draw waves. I also really like going to the beach, so it feels like an appropriate thing to put on my crayon. Next, I want you to draw one of your favorite things to do. I really like to paint. That's one of my favorite things to do in my free time when I'm at home, but even at school. Art has always been one of my favorite subjects in school. I also really like to knit. That's one of my favorite hobbies, and I want to put that on my crayon. I feel like that's an important thing about me that I'd like for you to know, so that way you can know what kind of artist I am. And lastly, I want you to draw something that you're excited about for this school year. I'm really excited to learn how to be an artist with my computer and doing everything digitally with you guys. I think this is a really cool way for us to learn how to think differently. I've never had to take classes online or teach them, so I think it's really cool to have this opportunity and connect with all of you in a different way, but especially getting to use these sketchbooks. I have always used sketchbooks since I was really little, and I feel they're just one of the greatest ways to learn how to draw and make art. I made the mistake of coloring a little too early, but I stopped myself because I'm going to give you the option if you would like to outline all of your pencil with Sharpie. This helps to make your lines just a tad bolder and also gives you the chance to fix some lines if you didn't really like how they turned out.
The new sound of the 80s. Suddenly you hear it everywhere. It's all beat and all.
While I was outlining my crayon, I decided that I actually wanted to have thicker letters, so I went and drew those around it as well. And when you finish outlining and you think all of your pencil lines and everything looks fantastic, grab your big eraser and erase the pencil lines that are on your page. We really want to make sure that you have great craftsmanship with your drawing. That's the way to make sure that your art is presentable and looks great. Now the last and most important step of this entire crayon drawing. I want to know what your favorite color is. Pick whichever crayon is your absolute favorite, and that's what color I'd like for you to use for your crayon. My favorite color is red. It always has been and probably always will be, so I made sure to color my crayon that color. You just want to make sure you get the 2 skinny rectangles and the triangle part of the crayon. Spend the rest of your time coloring in your first page of your sketchbook. Have fun with this, play around with your materials. One technique I like to do with crayons is press lightly with the crayon to get a lighter version of that color, and then press harder to get a darker version of that color. When you press lightly with your crayon, you can actually layer up some different colors and create some new colors, which is always fun. We've all used crayons so many times, but you can still have a lot of fun and be very experimental with them. They're a great art material. I wanted to add to my wave doodle at the bottom by creating somewhat of a sunset in the background. I really enjoy the summertime and I'm kind of sad to see it go. So I wanted to celebrate this wonderful season by finishing up my drawing with the sunset. And that's that. This is my final first drawing of my sketchbook. I absolutely cannot wait to see what you all have created. Have fun!